good. How you doing?
What have you guys seen out of DJ Foster on film that makes him so special?
He's pretty much that guy. You know what I mean? He does everything. He runs the ball. He catches the ball. I mean, they really get him in space. He can make people miss. He'll run you over. I mean, he's a total back, and I mean, we're excited for a challenge like that. I mean, I think he's third in the NCAA right now in rushing. So I mean, he's big time, and I'm excited to go against a guy like that.
Is that kind of a matchup tailor-made for a guy like you who can cover guys out of the backfield pretty well, covers wide receivers sometimes?
Most definitely. I'm definitely excited for that matchup, you know, just to see where I stand with a guy like that. I mean, he's one of the best running backs in the nation right now, so covering him out the backfield and, you know, just reading him and making tackles hopefully on him, you know, that'll be a good matchup. You know, it'll be exciting, and I'm up for the challenge. You know, it'll be fun.
Are you excited to actually play on defense this year against ANC?
Yeah, that's new for me. You know, kind of studying them, just watching from the sideline, and now actually studying them and getting a chance to play against them. That's gonna be exciting. So, yeah, I'm excited to play against them on defense this year.
Was there any time in that game last year where you're like, dang, I wish I could?
Yeah, it was a couple times where I kind of wish I was out there. I was kind of wondering, but I didn't know any of the plays they had put in for ASU that week, so I kind of had to just watch. But yeah, I definitely wish I could have played in that game last year.
Were you pushing it all on the sidelines to get in there?
No, other people were, but I was just kind of like, I mean, I don't know what checks they put in, so I'd be out there doing even worse. So, you know, I'd be hurting the defense, you know, so, yeah.
Did Coach Moore tell you after that? I know he told us that he kind of regretted the decision to put you only a running back. Did he tell you after, like, hey, man, I'm sorry that I limited you in that way?
It wasn't anything like that. You know, me, like, I kind of looked at it as I should have made more of my carries. You know, I was playing offense, and that was my role, so I kind of put on myself that I didn't, you know, do more offense and, you know, help the team more. So, I mean, I didn't really take it as, oh, I should have been on defense or anything like that. It was just kind of like, I mean, I wished I was on defense, but I kind of put on my shoulders and I was like, what could I have done more on offense to help the team, you know?
Coach Moore said he still thinks about that game. Do you think about it at all?
Yeah. I mean, that could have changed. That could have changed a lot of things around here. You know, we could have went to a Pac-12 championship and competed against Stanford. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, it would have changed a lot of things. And I think about that game a lot. You know, it's kind of like me and my offensive carries. I kind of think of that. Like every once in a while, I'll go back and watch that game just see how I did on offense and stuff, and like what I could have did better moving forward. But yeah, that was a tough game. That was a hard game to swallow, especially like with the seniors and everything, and just seeing those guys and everything. So it was tough.
How has the offensive defensive split gone for you so far this year?
As far as
just comparing it to last year, your comfort level doing both.
I'm definitely comfortable. You know, just doing both. I got to read my blocks a little bit better on offense, so I'm working on that, kind of with Coach Palomalo and everything, trying to make the most of the reps that I do get here on practice and everything. So I'm learning on the fly, but I got to get better at that. And just defensively, you know, that's my main job and everything. So that's what I'm working for mostly this week.
I know you were exhausted after a few of those games. You went both ways last year. Do you feel like you have a little bit more wind this time around?
I feel like I have more wind. You know, it's not nearly as bad as last year. I mean, last year I was exhausted, but this year I'm not. It's not that bad. You know what I mean? They have us take ice baths and stuff after the game and stuff, so I'm feeling better.
Does it seem like opposing defenses are a little bit more keyed in on you when you're at running back?
Oh yeah, I definitely feel their presence. You know, kind of like their eyes. Like I remember in the Texas game, I looked up and all three of their linebackers were staring blatantly at me. So, I mean, yeah, they knew it was about to happen. So, yeah, I feel like teams are very aware of what's about to happen.
A little harder to find the holes now? You have to rely on less on instincts and more on...
Yeah, more on reading the blocks. You know, that's really what I'm working on this year, is just following my guys. You know, because last year I could kind of feel my way and then kind of make something happen. Now it's like teams are filling gaps, and I really got to follow my blocks and hit it better. So, I mean, I put that onus on me. You know, guys are making the blocks, and just kind of on a couple of plays, I'm missing holes here and there, and just missing blocks that could go for really big plays. So, we'll see. I'll get better at that.
What do you guys think from Picarici on film? I know there's not much film.
The quarterback, yeah, I mean, he has a good arm. He's a fifth-year senior. I mean, he's a very good thrower. He's very talented. I mean, he can go. I mean, he's a fifth-year senior, so, I mean, he knows what he's doing. He knows the offense. He's been through the system. So, I mean, we're taking him just as we take the starter. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, he's a great player.
Do you guys look at this game as, you know, this is one of those games that's going to decide who wins Pac-12 South, or is that something new?
I mean, definitely it's conference play. You know, the stakes are higher. And, I mean, really every game counts. I mean, really it's, like we've been saying, week by week, but really now it's week by week. You know, kind of each game matters. I mean, if you blow one of these the season's kind of out of your hands. You just kind of got to win out, and hopefully somebody loses, somebody wins, you know, stuff like that. So we really just want to take control of our own destiny and win each of our games, starting with ASU this week.
Cool. Thanks, Myles.